It's just another shift for Cheshire Police.
We've had information that that vehicle is transporting money from Manchester to Liverpool.
I'm just going to buy some phones from the shop.
Right. How much money is in that vehicle?
It's about 25 grand.
25 grand and you're buying mobile phones?
Yes.
The motorway cops have heard it all when it comes to keeping the roads safe and crime-free.
Don't want to lose sight of that. It's more than my wages after tax, that.
With deaths and serious injuries caused by accidents on our roads on the increase, it's no wonder that around a quarter of all UK vehicles now have dash cams fitted.
It's crashed upside down.
And the great British public are capturing outrageous driving on camera. Across the country, motorway cops are relying more and more on the evidence of dash cams uploaded to them.
On Thelwall, 301/5.
In this series,
You haven't got dash cams, have you?
Conscious and breathing, being seen to by fire and ambulance, possible spinal injuries.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
we follow them
I never saw that. Oh my God.
as they crack down on Britain's bad drivers. Tonight, a suspected hit and run leaves a motorcyclist motionless.
No fractures, no open fractures. Just waiting for the ambulance because we could have a major bleed, we don't know.
Officers are on the hunt
The car that's hit the other cars is down there.
for a driver who scarpered from the scene of a terrifying crash.
3 passengers, 1 unaccounted for.
Right, you've got no insurance. You've not been paying, okay?
An uninsured driver is read their rights.
You didn't have to say anything, but it may help me defend.
Just getting my taser out. Just going to give him a check, make sure that there's no damage to him. I've never actually had to use my taser, and realistically I hope I don't have to use it, because you know it means that you're in a very dangerous situation should you have to use it. Perfect, it's all in order. Stick it in the holster and hope that it stays there. My favourite part of the job, it's probably got to be just the freedom. I don't feel like I'm coming into work. I just feel like I'm, you know, spending my days doing something that I love.
In 2019, there were around 450 vehicle accidents every day in the UK. There's something that PC Amy Hollis sees all the time on the roads of Cheshire.
You know, I go home and I've got the same life that everyone else has got. I've got a mum and dad, I've got pets, I've got a husband. I want to know that they're all getting home safe and that there's not someone on the roads out there who's intoxicated or is on the phone or is driving in a dangerous manner, which may result in them getting injured and killed.
Yeah, just witnessed an absolute thing. It literally just happened in front of us. I've just located the second car. There's lots of screaming. We're going to have to get a couple of cars here, please. Fire service as well.
The firearms patrol has shouted up and said they've just witnessed a road traffic collision, which they suspect to be quite serious. And one of the vehicles has failed to stop, but they found it and they can hear people screaming, so they think that someone's trapped inside the vehicle.
Although it's been witnessed by the firearms police, as it's a collision, Amy's road traffic expertise is needed.
Not sure if the injuries are serious or not.
Vehicle 2, we're missing an occupant. They're going to run it.
A driver fleeing the scene of a collision will make Amy's investigation more of a challenge.
2 Golf Delta. That's 2 Golf Delta.
Close the road off.
He's
And we'll see what's going on.
Between
An ambulance and the fire service have already arrived at the accident.
Hiya. You all right? The car that's hit the other cars is in that hedge down there. 3 passengers, 1 unaccounted for.
Are they still entrapped in that car?
No, everyone's out.
Everyone's out.
But just 1 unaccounted for.
Nearly half of all traffic fatalities happen at night. Despite there being 75% fewer vehicles on the roads. At night, with clearer roads, many drivers are tempted to put their foot down. This dashcam from a Mini Cooper shows an horrific accident near Newcastle. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. Moments earlier, the Mini Cooper was driving in excess of 100 miles per hour, overtaking a silver VW, also speeding in the inside lane. It then attempts to undertake a white Seat Ibiza ahead. All 3 cars, speeding way above 70 miles per hour, didn't count on what would happen next. As the lorry ahead starts to pull out, the white Seat can't avoid a collision. The Mini Cooper smashes into the back of the HGV, followed by the silver VW, which ends up on the embankment. The Mini Cooper driver received a 12-month suspended prison sentence and a 3-year ban. The other 2 drivers each received 9-month suspended sentences and 18-month driving bans.
The other car's down there.
PC Amy Hollis is attending a collision involving a silver Peugeot and a blue Golf. There were 2 people in this Golf, and 3 in this car, but its driver has absconded from the scene.
Hiya, sweet, you all right? We're going to get an ambulance to come and look at you. I take it you both come out of that car, haven't you? OK, have you given the officer the name of the driver of that car? Is he intoxicated in any way? Because I can smell some alcohol coming off you both.
We are intoxicated.
OK.
I don't think...
Was he intoxicated?
I don't think so, to my knowledge.
OK. Has he taken any drugs or anything this evening?
No.
OK, that's fine. What type of injuries are we looking at in terms of your bones?
Just bruised.
Just a bit bruised.
He says he thinks his legs hurt, but I think he's okay.
I think I'm just bruised.
And I'm fine.
These passengers have had a lucky escape. But it's no thanks to the driver of the car, who's scarpered.
Okay.
I don't remember.
How do you know the driver?
The driver's my dad.
The driver's your dad.
With around 450 collisions daily, when it comes to pointing the finger of blame, a picture never lies. Around 1 in 4 UK drivers now have a dashcam fitted in their car, exposing insane driving. Idiots behind the wheel.
Got a dashcam.
Get out.
And unlawful behaviour.
Get his red.
PC Amy Hollis is attending a collision involving 2 people in a blue Golf and 3 people in a silver Peugeot. But the Peugeot's driver has fled the scene.
How do you know the driver?
The driver's my dad.
The driver's your dad.
Has he been given the all clear?
Amy Sargent is in charge of the investigation.
That was the young lad and the girl and the person we're looking for.
Has anyone been down?
Just one of the firefighters has been down. Right. Female is the driver's daughter, I think. So she's confirmed it's him that's driving.
In this one?
Yeah, I think so.
The cops have called in a police helicopter and a dog to help with the search for the runaway driver.
Just need to find him, see what states he's in.
Just getting ready to wind up.
With the firearms officers seeing the accident as it unfolded, they are the ideal witnesses.
It had at least 3 people in it, and it was going pretty fast. Seriously?
The car's going quite quick.
Right.
Spin round and have a look at it.
Yeah.
By the time we turn round, it was already down here, so we haven't even had time to put blues on. And at which point, by the time we thought, is he making off?
Yeah.
He's hit this car. But we didn't know. We thought he'd made off down there.
Yeah, yeah.
It was probably about 2 minutes later we heard banging coming from the coming from the woods.
Yeah.
What are bruising everyone?
Oh, do you not have a... Okay, so you were the driver of this vehicle, is that correct? Perfect. Can we have a quick chat over here, is that all right?
The driver of the other vehicle involved in the collision has had a narrow escape.
What's happened?
As we were coming down here, this car that was travelling just turned in front of me. No warning, no indication, just turned.
Okay, because you've been involved in a road traffic collision, I'm going to require you to provide me with a specimen of breath and saliva for analysis, okay? Right, can I have a sit in the back of my car? My car's just here.
Okay.
You had anything to drink tonight?
I have had a can, yeah.
How long ago was that?
Ages ago.
Ages ago, okay. I'm just going to speak to my sergeant. This is my sergeant. Just take a sit in there for me, sweet.
I've got 2 vehicles, but that's...
Yeah. From what I've got, he's saying that the other car has just turned right in front of him, which has caused his car to spin and end up where it is. The other car's ended up in the bushes over there, but obviously he's got on his toes for some reason. Yeah. So he's still outstanding, I think. I can smell intoxicants on him, so I'm going to breath him now. He's the driver of the VW. Okay, sorry about that, love. Have you ever done a breath test procedure before? You have, so you know what it entails and everything, do you? Perfect. Okay. So big deep breath and blow, 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 blow. Perfect, stop. So that'll just analyse. Right, and that's a fail, so that's 42. The UK drink drive limit is 35. So the time is now 23:25 and you are under arrest on suspicion of drink driving. Hotel Tango 46.
Tango 46, go ahead.
Can I have a person in DL check on the driver of the VW Golf, please, who is under arrest on suspicion of drink driving? So he's under arrest at the moment for drink driving. So we're going to go to custody to do the breath test procedure. We've got a bloke that's done a runner on his daughter and her boyfriend and left them upside down in a ditch. We've got another bloke who's drink driving, and we've got the helicopter and the dog out looking for the driver.
The preliminary breath test at the roadside has given Amy a good indicator that the driver has been drinking.
Do you agree to provide 2 specimens of breath for analysis?
Yes.
We'll take the lowest reading, okay.
Once in custody, a breath test needs to be carried out by a device called an intoximeter to provide a specimen for evidence.
When you're ready.
The result will determine if the driver is to be charged or not.
It just got you that time. So the lowest specimen's 30, so you'll be released without charge.
The driver, who had a borderline positive test at the roadside, is now under the drink driving limit and will not face any charges.
It's been a close call, that. Looking at the state of the cars and what's happened, we've come off very lightly. So, food for thought, don't do it.
The other driver, who left the scene, wasn't found on the night. He was, however, contacted by post a few days later, then interviewed, and served with a notice of intended prosecution. To keep the roads safe, it's not just drivers that need to be fit to drive, cars need to be too. In 2020, more than 300 were seized for being too dangerous to be on the road.
The kids, they don't refer to me as a police officer, they just say, are you going to Neenah? And I just say, yeah, I'm going to Neenah tonight. And then they asked me, are you going to put naughty people in jail? I said, well, yeah, that's the plan. He said, and then you're going to punch them in the face? No, we won't be doing that bit.
Motorway cop PC Ian Cosgrove keeps a close eye on Cheshire's motorway network and makes sure that all vehicles adhere to the rules of the road.
So a vehicle's just gone past us. Looks like it's been in an accident. The boot's all caved in. We'll have to get it off at the next junction, have a word and inspect it. We'll take them up to the top of this slip.
Hello, sir. You all right? Do you know why I've stopped you? What's happened?
My car hit to the back of me, so I'm just taking it to Mercedes.
Where? Coventry.
Right, have you got your driving licence? You haven't got it. Is it your vehicle?
It's courtesy.
Courtesy. Where did the accident happen?
It happened in London.
So you had a bump in London where someone's gone into the back of you. You've driven up north to where?
To Liverpool.
Liverpool, with it like this?
No, it wasn't like this. It only became like this. Let me come out of the car actually. Today I must have tried to take this. I was trying to take this bit off because it started hanging out a bit low. And then when I tried to take this bit off, then this obviously came up. This was like this before.
Right.
And then,
I mean, just in the time that I followed you for a junction, that was flapping like a wing, that. It's just the fact that chances are that's going to come off. I know you've put the tags on, but I don't know. The whole thing's just going to collapse, isn't it?
The car was involved in a bump in London. Initially, it was in a good condition to drive, the driver claims, but it has deteriorated during the journey up and down to Liverpool.
That won't shut either. Right, okay. Long and short of it is, I'm going to be seizing this car for being driven in a dangerous condition. So I'm going to take it off the road. Now, I appreciate when you set off, it wasn't in that condition, but it is now.
For Ian, this car poses a major concern.
The issue, the stretch that we're at now, is it's the 4 lanes running. If that falls off, then you've got people behind going 70, 80 miles per hour that are either going to go straight into it and cause damage to their own vehicles or start swerving out the way. And then that would have been another call for us to go and retrieve that, which would have been a whole block, stopping the whole motorway to retrieve the bumper, basically. Can I get recovery, please, to my location? He's tied it up with ties, but he's obviously seen that it shouldn't be driven and just tried to put a bit of a plaster over it. It hasn't worked. You've obviously stopped and you've seen it. When you've got out and thought, right, I need to tie this bumper up now, that was the point where you should have thought, this isn't safe to drive now. It'll be a minimum of a tour, so traffic offence report, so that's why I've cautioned you. So I'm going to fill that out now. I've asked for the recovery to come now. It'll just be a matter of time.
Driving a car in this dangerous condition, there's no option but to seize it.
I'll just grab the keys off you.
Vehicles on our roads come in all shapes and sizes.
He's put it back in, but when it was sort of flapping around, I've never seen anything like that. Have you?
No, not that bad.
Right, I'll let you crack on then. Yeah, I'll get it for you now. So, PC Turner's come. He's come to prohibit the vehicle because of the condition, but with the driver, he'll be getting a ticket for driving a vehicle likely to cause danger. So if you don't get that letter, ring that number. Once he's got the paperwork, we don't like to keep people stranded on the side of motorways. My colleague's going to run him down to the local train station so he can carry on with his day.
Vehicles on our roads come in all shapes and sizes. But of the 38.5 million licensed vehicles in Britain, under 1% of them are motorbikes.
We've had a bit of rain, and it's not a real proper downpour, because if you get a lot of water, it cleans the roads. Because over a period of time of dryness, you get lots of deposit on the roads of oils, fuels, and a little bit of rain just brings those to the surface and can make the roads quite slippery. Like this morning, I decided to leave my motorbike at home and go in the car. But it'd been a proper downpour, and I'd been quite happy to go on my bike, because I know I'd have got a better grip on the road.
Being a motorcyclist himself, PC Andy Doran knows firsthand the dangers of the roads.
Serious RTC coming in.
It's a motorcyclist allegedly got at the back of a vehicle, and then the motorcyclist is currently on the ground.
Yeah, received en route. There you go. What's that about motorbikes? Serious RTC motorbike vehicle.
Just to confirm, it would appear the motorcyclist has then been run over by another vehicle who's now driven off.
Confirming failed stop.
It would appear so, yes.
What we're going to do is put road closure on this junction. No. Stay. Go back. "7-5, road closed at Deanrow Road Junction, Manchester Road."
Until Andy gets to the accident and investigates what's happened, the road will remain closed. The last thing he needs is traffic going through the scene.
No ambulance at the scene at the moment.
Andy is the first emergency responder at the scene, and the first impressions are not good. There are 1.25 million licensed motorcycles, scooters and mopeds in the UK. The image of having the freedom of the road may sound idyllic, but with nearly 15,000 motorbike casualties every year, motorcyclists are far more likely to suffer a fatal accident than a car driver. In Wilmslow, Cheshire, PC Andy Doran is at the scene of a serious motorbike collision.
No fractures, no open fractures.
It's difficult to say because we haven't removed any of his leathers because that is protocol, you don't touch leathers.
Yeah.
His foot looks a little bit disformed.
Has he been unconscious or?
No.
Okay.
I was pretty much out of the car straight away and he was
Were you
talking.
behind him?
No.
I've got the information the vehicle's failed to stop.
One has clicked him as he's come on. One's clicked.
All right, well then it's failed to stop, isn't it? How are you doing, mate? As you've come off your bike, you've been clipped by another vehicle, being told. Do you recall that?
You didn't know how it happened, did you?
No idea how I got here.
So you're just coming down the road and you don't remember anything?
No.
Anything different, let me know. I'm just going to my car.
Yeah, absolutely fair.
Just so you're updated, we do have a doctor on scene who is a member of the public and a nurse who are here. He is conscious, breathing, there's no obvious injury to the head, so at this moment in time, until paramedics arrive, we'll leave him in the same position. Waiting for the ambulance to check on the condition of the motorcyclist, because even though we have a doctor here who's passed by and a nurse, we don't want to disrupt anything internally once the leathers start getting cut off, because it could be a fracture that's been held together by leathers and the clothing. We don't want to disturb those because, you know, we could have a major bleed, we don't know.
In the UK, police forces face a daily battle to stop dangerous drivers. And dash cams are aiding them. With hundreds of videos submitted to UK police forces every week, around a quarter of them result in fines, a court summons, or a warning, helping to deter reckless driving on our roads.
What the
Earlier, PC Andy Doran responded to a call about a motorbike collision in Wilmslow in Cheshire.
His foot looks a little bit disformed.
The motorcyclist was thought to be the victim of a possible hit and run.
You've been clipped by another vehicle, being told. Do you recall that?
No idea, mate.
With the ambulance on its way and the motorcyclist in a stable condition, Andy turns his attention to investigating the cause of the collision.
You know, we talked about the slippy road. Can you feel it under you? Did you witness anything, Tulsa?
Right behind him.
So you were travelling directly behind this bike?
Yes. The guy driving the Golf had pulled in behind us.
Behind that car?
Yeah, he'd not seen it, or he saw it very late, skidded, hit the back of the Golf.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty much sure another car hit him coming up this way.
Okay. Was it while he was in the air or once he was on the floor?
While he was on the floor.
Can I just sign there, mate? So you've stopped because of that parked vehicle. Did you see him coming behind you? Do you think the speed was too great for you stopping?
Yeah, I think he either wasn't paying attention, he didn't see me stop.
Right, okay.
It appears that as the VW Golf pulled in to make way for traffic coming in the opposite direction, the motorbike went into the back of it. Following the eyewitness accounts, Andy needs to investigate further.
Has it got any dash cam about? That's it there, service it there. Dash cam, no dash cam. Has he tried to brake beforehand? Sometimes when you stand back and you look at the road, the road's wet, if he's applied the brake, the heat generation of the tyre will create a dry patch At this moment in time, I can't see any dry patch, which would indicate he hasn't applied the back brake. Looking at the tyre, there's no obvious skid mark on there, so I think the bike's gone straight down, which is why you can see the scraping on the tarmac. It's gone down there, he's gone down. I'm happy with that.
But there's also the matter of the suspected hit and run.
There is some confusion. A witness says from behind, says as a car's come up, that's hit him while he's been on the road. But then, obviously, your injuries will be able to tell us that.
Yeah, well, that doesn't seem to be the case from what we can see.
Yeah, it's no injuries at all.
No injuries?
No injuries.
Bruising.
Other than a bruised finger and a bruised lip, but no injury.
Done all right.
Oh,
So
right.
he's not had any major impact.
OK, that's brilliant then. I'm happy that no vehicle coming the other direction has hit him. There is no injuries. You know, he's just overreacted to the vehicle braking in front and he's come off hit the ground and he's been very lucky. Hey up, Ken. How we doing, pal? Every time I'm on shift, I seem to meet you. Just stand it up. There you go. Could be worse, yeah, it could be my bike. There you go, we'll even repair it.
What are you doing? There we go.
There you go, done.
What do you do?
At the heart of the Northwest Motorway network lies the Thelwall viaduct. Towering 28 metres high above the River Mersey and the Manchester Ship Canal, its two bridges are not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, this is not very nice to be driving in. This is where you have to be careful because people still drive like idiots in it.
Around 170,000 vehicles cross its 8 lanes daily, and in bad weather, it's even more daunting.
Right. Right, we're going to speak to this gentleman why he stopped. The spray's that bad, you can't see anything. So I'll have a chat with him. He's out the car already. Oh. Have you got recovery coming to you?
I'm just going to ring them in a minute.
Yeah, give him a call. MH Mike Oscar 14. Can I give you details of a breakdown, please? M6 southbound on Thelwall 301/5.
Okay. Was there anybody with him that you can see?
Yes, I'm with him now. He's got a front near side flat tyre. He's on the phone to recovery now.
This driver has broken down on one of the most perilous spots on the northern stretch of the M6. And being so exposed to the elements makes it even more dangerous. 10% of all accidents are thought to happen during heavy downpours. Bad weather means slippery roads. Combined with torrential rain and reduced visibility, driving at speed is a recipe for disaster. On the M61 in Lancashire, this highway's traffic officer, attending an accident, has a close call. He leaps over the barrier to avoid a red Nissan Micra that's lost control in heavy rain. It skids backwards across the carriageway, hitting the central reservation, before ploughing into the stationary patrol vehicle. PC Ian Cosgrove has come across a driver stranded on the Thelwall viaduct on the M6 near Manchester.
I'll let highways know where you are, so just carry on with your recovery. So we know where you are, we've got CCTV. The only thing I'll say, I know it's horrible, but the safest place for you is to be out the car, stand into the near side, obviously. But that's just advice, okay? And I'll leave it with you.
Do you think he's arranging his own recovery?
Yes, he's doing it now. And just while I've got you, the spray around Thelwall, it's reducing visibility quite a bit. If we could just set something on the matrix.
Switching on the overhead motorway signs to alert drivers to reduce their speed could prevent vehicles from skidding in the wet conditions and prevent serious accidents.
It's the spray. When it's raining a little bit, you just get soaked. So I've never been so dirty until I've started working on the motorway. Where we are now is one of the most dangerous places that we cover. You've got 4 lanes of traffic and we're really high up in it. It gets really windy here. You don't want to be stopping on here for too long if you don't have to.
The stranded driver was eventually rescued by a recovery truck. For Ian, pulling onto the hard shoulder was the easy part.
I'm going to be here a while. The issue is we don't want to, there are gaps that we could probably get out in, but you don't want to be the root cause of another accident. There we go. We're out.
PC Chris Swash has only been with Cheshire's road crime team for a year, and he's still getting his head around the meaning of some police jargon.
Our lunch or dinner breaks, not that we get them, we refer to them as refs. Don't ask me why. It's just what it's always been called from when I joined the job. I'm going to ring someone now and find out, actually. Hello, Rowan, it's Swashy.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Got a question for you.
Go on.
In the police, we refer to getting lunch as going for refs. What on earth does refs mean?
Refreshments.
Ah, I bloody knew that. I knew that. Thanks, mate. I'll see you in a bit.
Paid out.
So, refs means refreshments, which I did know. I just had a brain fart.
It's 9:30 a.m. and Chris is patrolling in Ellesmere Port. His car is fitted with an automatic number plate recognition camera. It's just alerted him to a car that shouldn't be on the road.
So we've got a Persia that's just gone past us. It's shown as having no insurance. I just need to try and find it now.
Uniform 4-1 vehicle comes back as described, black in colour.
That's it, yeah. Good spot.
After locating the vehicle, Chris looks for a safe place to pull over.
You'd be surprised the amount of people that forget to just insure the car or expect it just to auto-renew. She pulling over for us. I'll just go and grab him.
Dashcams are helping police in the fight against a disturbing insurance scam. This driver was found guilty of a crash for cash crime by deliberately causing a collision, then making money from a fraudulent insurance claim. He received a 2-year jail sentence. On the M62, the driver of this Mercedes was found guilty of intentionally causing this 3-vehicle pile-up. He was sentenced to an 18-month community order and disqualified for 12 months. In Coventry, the 3 occupants of this silver car attempted to defraud insurers out of £28,000. The car suddenly brakes, causing the innocent driver behind to hit them at 50 miles per hour. However, another driver just 2 cars behind the incident also had dashcam, and the footage helped to jail the suspects for a total of 6 years. Back in Ellesmere Port, PC Chris Swash wants to find out why this car is on the road.
Your car's shown as having no insurance. Have you got your old document online or anything like that on your emails? You did have a policy in place. It was running till towards the end of this year. For some reason, on the 16th of January this year, it ceased. No, no, you're not going to get arrested. No. However, because you've got no, I do have to, if you have got no insurance in place, I do have to issue with the traffic offence report, which is a ticket, and you get 6 points and a fine. However, it might be a clerical on behalf of the insurers.
If the driver can't resolve the problem at the roadside, her car will be seized.
So you've not been paying. Right. So at the moment you've got no insurance. Okay. You're not getting arrested. No. So what I have got to do is I've got to caution you because you're committing a moving traffic offence. Okay.
Fine, yeah.
So you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention any questions. Some of the later line in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Don't worry. You're not getting arrested. You're not going to get a criminal record or anything like that. Are you in a position to pay to get it insured now, roadside?
Yeah.
Get it insured, even if it's just for a day, just so you can get yourself drive home.
However, the driver will be getting a ticket unless she can prove that the insurance company were at fault. The driver's sister returns to the car.
By us giving you a ticket, we're protecting you and we're letting you know, aren't we? Because if you had a bump, you wouldn't have a leg to stand on. It cost you a fortune. It's going to take days policy out. I suspect, unfortunately, she just missed a payment to the void of the policy, which means she has been driving around with no insurance for pretty much 6 months. Should she have a bump, she's not insured. The person she crashes into, the insurers won't cover them either because it's an uninsured driver. So it seems really unfair, but we are actually helping them. 10:05. So 2 minutes time you can drive.
Yeah, that's
legally.
fine. I need 2 minutes to calm down anyway.
Right, we'll leave you to it. Okay. It's all right. People just assume that the insurance policies renew, or if having a tight financial month, that they might just forget about it and take it out next month. If you don't make a payment, they will just void your insurance policy. I suspect they will have written to her. We've written to her to explain that might not have insurance, that she needs to get it done. So, I mean, she's had since January. Yeah.
There it is. Bit of debris. Looks like somebody's lost their worldly goods. Yeah, it was toaster.
Having dealt with the toaster on the carriageway, Andy's getting news of a more burning issue. A collision between two cars with possible injuries.
Yeah, 9-6. Have we got an exact location for this one?
The accident is on the outskirts of Crewe, near Nantwich.
What's happened? They've had the collision. The female who's now been described as quite badly injured has got out of her vehicle, got sat in the other car, and now complaining she can't move.
Obviously not being there and seeing the damage, but if the airbags have gone off, it has like gas and air and makes a mist in the car, so she's got out of that. You know, some kind person said, "Oh, come sit in my car," which she has done, and now she's worried that she can't move. Road's closed already.
13 minutes later, Andy's arrived at the scene,
Here we are.
where the work of the other emergency services is well underway.
Hi there, guys, you alright? What's the score?
It's the rear end shunt.
Yeah, was it the airbags had gone off and just all smoke? That's why she got out.
Yeah. She's got out of that vehicle, and for safety, he's very kindly said, sit in my car. Because of that, paramedics have decided to get the fire down.
So they're cutting this roof off this car. Oh dear.
The owner of the gold car the woman ran into kindly offered her a seat in his car, but paramedics are now worried she has a possible spinal injury, and to remove her have only one option.
Oh, is it a brand new car? 21 plate. Oh dear.
Not good news for the car's owner. With around 450 collisions daily in the UK, the increasing popularity of dashcams is helping the police take action. Targeting the behaviour that plays a part in vehicle smashes,
Me.
causing chaos on the roads.
Watch, she's being really aggressive now.
Near Nantwich, just outside Crewe, PC Andy Doran is attending an unusual accident.
Rear end shunt. She's got out of that vehicle, and for safety, he's very kindly said, sit in my car.
So they're cutting this roof off this car. Oh dear.
Not only is the roof being removed, but it's coming off the stationary car the woman drove into.
Yeah, I was just sat in traffic. Vehicle started moving again. I went to take my handbrake off and I just felt impact from the back. The lady was in a bit of shock, so I sat her down in my car and so now I've got to take the roof.
What's more, the car is only 3 months old.
I've only done 2,000 miles, I think. But no, most important thing is the lady's fault. So I think the right thing to do. It's painful to watch.
The Good Samaritan is taking his car being refashioned into a convertible rather well, all things being considered.
Board down the back and then get her up the board, drop the seat, yeah.
No update on any injuries as yet, but you know, we'll just I'll give you a shout as soon as we know. There's not a great deal for us to do at the moment. We'll leave the paramedics and the fire in assisting getting the injured person from this vehicle, and once she's in the ambulance and properly assessed, then we'll have a word with the paramedics and just see where we're up to in relation to her injuries. Do we know any extent of any injuries as yet?
Not wearing a seatbelt, unknown speed. She
Okay.
can't recall the event.
Okay, no worries, I'll just update my supervisor. Brilliant, cheers, thanks.
I know it sounds a bit petty, but that was like 70 quid.
Anything you want out of it, take.
Because you won't see it again.
If you like the floor mats, you can have a.
All right, okay, yeah. Then.
Oh yeah, take anything. Where's your dangly dice?
I don't make many of these.
Say again?
There's not many of them, it's a limited edition.
This is?
Yeah. You just had a look on Auto Trader, there's only 4.
It's even more limited now.
There's only 4 and the 70 plates that are older.
Wow. There you go. It's like some out of James Bond there, isn't it? Just clear the road now and we'll be on our way. Hey, it took four fire officers to do this. Don't scratch paintwork. Don't scratch the paintwork. All looking good. All cleared away now.
Thankfully, the Good Samaritan's customised car has now been replaced with a brand new one.
Happy days. Cheers, Paul. See you later. Bit excessive with the old let's rip it to shreds type of thing. A braver man than I. That was cutting my car off. I think I would have not been as relaxed, let's say that.